Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from Mariano Marcos State University and a Master's degree in Information Technology, cum laude from St. Louis University, Baguio City, Wilben brings a wealth of academic prowess and expertise to his role. In addition to his academic achievements, Wilben has held various significant designations and assignments, including Director of the Information Technology Center at MMSU, Data Protection Officer at MMSU, and Department Chair of DCS. His commitment to student affairs is evident through his past roles as Student Affairs Coordinator and Advisor to both the University Student Council and CAS Student Council. Wilben is actively involved in several professional organizations, including the Philippine E-Learning Society as a Board of Trustee, the Philippine Society of Information Technology Educators as the Region 1 Chapter Treasurer, and the Computing Society of the Philippines as a member. His contributions extend beyond academia into impactful projects such as authoring the virtual learning environment of MMSU and co-developing the MMSU Student Information System and Enrollment System. With a dedication to innovation and excellence, Wilben continues to make significant strides in the field of computer science and education. Ladies and gentlemen, to deliver a talk on From Field to Screens, MVLE Revolutionizes Agricultural Training, a round of applause please for Professor Wilben Christie Pagtaconan.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning. Ayun. So, as mentioned, I always talk in Moodlemoot, Philippines. Thank you to Web Technologies for always inviting me to be part of Moodlemoot, Philippines. And for this session, I will be sharing you our initiatives on the use of Moodle, specifically with we call it MVLE, our MMSU Virtual Learning Environment, with the title, From Fields to Screens. Because aside from the utilization of our MVLE to our educational institution, we are also extending the use of our MVLE to our stakeholders, specifically to our agricultural constituents in the province. So my title is From Fields to Screen, the MMSU Virtual Learning Environment Revolutionizes Agricultural Training. So here is my topic outline. I'll be sharing you our journey first as we go through the MMSU Virtual Learning Environment, and I will be sharing our implementation or success stories on the agricultural training component and the future directions of our virtual learning environment. Okay, so firstly, our virtual learning environment started as a research. So this was my master's thesis. So I have developed or designed a VLE implementation framework for state universities in the Philippines. And from here, I was able to develop our first, using of course Moodle. And this is our journey. So we started in 2013 with Moodle 2.5, which is installed on-premise with our MVLE.mmsu.edu.ph. So note that pre-pandemic time, we are already using Moodle as a learning platform, online learning platform. And in 2014, we upgraded it to Moodle 2.7, still on-premise. And in 2018, that was the first time I think that I attended the Moodlemoot Philippines. And that is the reason why we upgraded it to Moodle 3.5, because 3.5 then was introduced. So it's still on-premise, and we upgraded that to MVLE 2.mmsu.edu.ph. And pandemic time, in 2020, we again upgraded that to 3.9, still on-premise. And in 2021, with my team, with my students, we were able to develop our first in-house mobile app. But we use the mobile framework of Moodle. So still in-house, but it is available in Google Play. And in 2022, this is where Nafila came. And we transitioned from on-premise to the cloud. And we thank Nafila for that. And of course, we upgraded to Moodle 4, and now we are using 4.1. And again, we changed the number of our MVLE to MVLE4.mmsu.edu.ph. And in 2023, we have a complete package of the BMA branded Moodle app, which is available both in Google Play and in Apple Store. So our journey continues. Now 2024, we are planning to upgrade our version to 4.4 this coming June or July, again with the help of the filament. And this is how it looks. This is the web component, and we have the 2 mobile apps available. So our virtual learning environments implementation continues as we train our faculty members, because we think that whenever we implement this, there is a need for us to capacitate our faculty members on its use together with our students. And aside from that, we have extended the use of our virtual learning environment to other state universities and colleges, specifically in the region and in the province, which we conducted several or series of trainings for them. And of course, we are very much overwhelmed when the Development Academy of the Philippines recognized our implementation of our virtual learning environment as posted in one of their publications, that this is our best practice in our organization. So this is a recognition from them. Now, with the MMSU's implementation of agricultural training, this is the things that we do in our extension programs. So basically, we provide training and continuing education to farmers. We also have technology demonstration, piloting, and commercialization programs. So basically, what we do is a face-to-face training for our farmers. We conduct face-to-face trainings, and another initiative is by putting up FITS centers to post the IEC materials developed by the university for our farmers. So we have these initiatives. And distribution of materials, learning materials. So all of these things are done manually. Okay. Now lately, we have the so-called School Under Air program, which uses radio broadcast to deliver trainings to our farmers. And in 2023, we started broadcasting our lectures through Facebook. But Facebook is not a learning platform. So that's why we will be introducing the MVLE as a training platform for our School on the Air program. We are just conceptualizing the name of, instead of School on the Air, iSchool. So school and the cloud, something like that. So that is one of our directions for the School on the Air program. Now, we have several initiatives already to deliver agricultural training to with the use of our MVLE. First is by creating contents. We provide or develop mobile apps that has offline contents developed using our virtual learning environment. So these mobile apps are handy, that are accessible to our farmers. So for example, here we have an app called Veggie Tools. This is an IEC for vegetables. So these are the contents of this mobile app is developed through our MVLE. And of course, with the help of our content developers. We also have several apps on native chicken production, we have goat production, and the MMSU swine production. So these are also learning materials that were developed using our MVLE. So now, AgriLearnX is a learning institution or agricultural learning institution in the province who would like to deliver his content to his students in agriculture. So he partnered with us. The owner is one of our incubatees with our technology and business incubation. So AgriLearn partnered with the university, helping him to build his online learning platform. So as an incubatee, we lodged him to our MVLE first. So up to this point, we are in pilot testing with his contents and with his pilot students, ongoing na po. So, after siguro some time na mag-mature si AgriLearn, he can put up his own learning management system already, and that will still be assisted by the university. So that is how we extend our services to our clients. So, this is an example of the AgriLearn course page, which composed of, and the first, or the example here is on rice production. So, of the different modules as seen here. And this will provide an automatic generation of certificate of his students after completing the course. So this is just an example. More courses are available in our MVLE for the AgriLearn learning site. Okay, so what's the future direction of our MVLE? As I mentioned, the School on the Air program will be transformed to something like a School on the Cloud platform. And then to increase partnership with other agencies to use the MVLE as their learning and development learning site. We are in partnership also with the provincial government of Ilocos Norte and the city government of Batak for their smart city project. And one of those activities is on learning and development. So we offered them already the utilization of our virtual learning environment for their capacity building programs. So, maximizing the use of MVLE in the production of learning materials, not just limiting to agriculture. Actually, the two presented a while back, we still have other mobile apps or mobile learning apps developed. Like, for example, the Abel weaving industry in the province, we developed already one application for that. And of course, the continuous upgrade and the updating of our MVLE to its latest version. So these are our directions and hopefully it will be achieved by the end of 2024, so that we will be presenting again our success stories to Moodlemoot Philippines by 2025. Tama po ba, Ma'am Cheryl? Okay, so with that, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you got something from our story on the use of Moodle, specifically with our MVLE. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Wilvin Pagtacon. And sir, we'd like to thank you for always making time for MVLE and Moodlemoot Philippines. So at this point, do you have any question for our speaker? So the floor is open for your questions. This is the perfect time. Yes, sir, from table number 2.
Hi, I'm Dustin from Moodle HQ. I'm based in the Philippines. Again, Manak, to your very good presentation. So it's very helpful to our agricultural sector. Again, here as we join with some members of the development sector, have you helped farmers already? Do you receive recognition or acknowledgement from farmers themselves by using your LMS?
Actually, what our Extension Directorate is doing is they are looking into the impact assessment of these developed mobile apps delivered to our farmers. And as of now, I don't have the report yet on the assessment made by our Extension Directorate. But basically, these activities with our MVLE are uploaded also by our stakeholders.
I'm just like would like to give suggestions. Some of my relatives own farmlands or rent these farmlands. The problem they had was the crop rotation of their fields. Some crops are seasonal, as you know. It will be helpful if the LMS could provide local farmers some knowledge on what to plant in this season, after this cycle. Some would just resort to rice or some kamote or sweet potato. They didn't have any idea what can be planted on those lands. So it will really help farmers if they could get some ideas on what to plant, depending on the topology of the area, of the climate. And we know Ilocos Norte is very good on agriculture. So kudos to your plan, and hopefully it will reach more what do you call this? More information to the farmers. So thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, the mobile apps developed were the contents of the mobile apps developed were based from the MMSU technologies, which came from research and then transferred to extension activities. So from the output of research in terms of production of these vegetables are placed as content of the app, and that will be transformed by our extensionists to the farmers so that they have something to read on or to have basis on what to plant and what to plant in this type of land, in this season, and everything. So all details on crop production and of course yung swine and poultry production are incorporated in the apps. So if you want to see my sample up here for the veggie tools, I have one, but not yet for distribution because we were not be able to get the copyright yet. But we have shared already to our farmers with their what you call that, commitment not to share yet to the public. So Yun po.
God bless and more power. Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for the question as well as the suggestion. So any other question? Yes, sir, from table number 12.
Hi sir, Marvin Bernardo from Join the Salt Foundation. Quick question. You mentioned in your partnership with Agricultrural that you have learning content developed with them.
Yes.
So my quick question is, how do you integrate the practical application of what they learned in the module before they actually get their certificate?
I think he has a learning side, sir. I just don't know his strategy, but I think there is an application component which they need to go to his learning side for evaluation.
Right, but my question lang is, syempre farming, di ba? How they will be able to, make sure that they actually learn what they learned in the course. Parang yung practical application. If you just happen to.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I just don't know his strategies because on our part, we only provided him the platform, helping him to produce the content, but the actual implementation of the entire course up to completion, it's up to him, and that we don't.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bertrand. Last question. Yes, sir, from table number 2 from the Moodle headquarters.
Sorry. Do you offer translation for the content of your courses?
Come again, sir.
For example, do you translate your contents? Like in
Uh,
for example, or look at
The VeggieTools app now is in Iloco and English version. So our content developers, of course, first do it in English. And then we have translators also in the university who are good at translating it to Iloco. So right now we have here English and Iloco version of the VeggieTools app.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So as mentioned by Professor Pagtaconan, if you're interested, you can approach him regarding the Veggie app. Okay, so that closes our Q&A. At this point, I'd like to once again call on stage the Philip of Technology CEO and President, Ms. Cheryl Villaroman, to present the Certificate of Appreciation. Moodlemoot Philippines 2024 presents the Certificate of Appreciation to Professor Wilbin Christie Pagtaconan in grateful recognition for sharing his invaluable knowledge and experience to the participants of the Moodlemoot Philippines 2024. So once again,